Welcome everyone back to the channel. Today we got a brand new BO6 zombies video for you guys, in which today we are going to be discussing the best augments for every single perk with inside of Black Ops 6 zombies, with the best ones that you can use when you've fully got all the augments unlocked for all the perks, as well as some as you're getting towards unlocking all the augments for your perks as well. And to start off, let's talk about the first perk you're able to start researching the second you turn level 11 with inside of Black Ops 6 zombies, that being stamina, with the best major augment being Stalker, in which you get increased ADS speed while you're walking, and the best minor augment being Hot Foot, as each time you get a kill with equipment your sprint speed is increased, and this is definitely the best minor augment and major augment, as you move extremely fast with Hot Foot when you get kills with something like the combat ats, as it is very instant when you get a kill with a zombie, and you can literally run all the way around hordes like you can see me doing here. And Stalker with the increased ADS speed, especially with attachments that give you increased ADS movement speed as well. And while you're trying to get to these last two augments of Stalker and Hot Foot, the ones that I recommend that you use early on is minor augment being the first one you get, being Hard Target. While you're tat sprinting, the projectile damage is reduced, in which if you're getting shot by a main door cannon, you're not going to get hit as bad, and the major augment being Dasher, as your tat sprint duration is increased significantly. Now let's talk about the next perk that we're going to talk about, that being Quick Revive, as the best major augment for it is going to be Dying Wish, as upon losing all your health within your health bar, you will then be dropped to 1 health for 2 seconds, and having Quick Revive removed, saving you from using one of your self-reses. And the best minor augment being Slow Death, as you have an increased time to your last stand, but sadly there is no good minor augments for solo players, but Dying Wish is good for both being a solo player and within a team. But while you're trying to get to Dying Wish and Slow Death, the best minor augment being Swift Recovery, in which reviving an ally increases both your movement speed and the ally that you revive movement speed for a short amount of time. And the best major augment being Equivalent Exchange, as this also helps you save a self-res, but you have to kill an enemy while you're down, and it will remove Quick Revive as well, and this can be done up to 3 times. The only downside with this major augment is once you get up into the higher rounds, the pistol probably doesn't do enough damage unless you have the GS45s upgraded, or another type of pistol upgrade, or even the ray gun. So this one is only good as you're trying to build up and you're a solo player. But if you are playing within a team and you want a good major augment for it, in the meantime, use the EMT, as reviving an ally allows them to keep all the perks that are on their bleed out bar. Now that we've covered everything for Quick Revive, let's talk about our next perk, that being Juggernaut, with the best major augment in my opinion being Probiotic, in which that takes your regular Juggernaut health from 250 to 300 HP. But another very good major augment, which should also be considered the best augment depending on your playstyle, that being Reactive Armor, in which when your armor plates break, no matter if you have a 2 plate, a 3 plate, or just 1 plate in general, each time a armor plate breaks, you will stun zombies, giving them an effect like Winter's Wail or Widow's Wine, with them being slowed up and stunned for a short amount of time. It really depends on your playstyle which one you really want to use with inside of Black Ops 6 zombies. In my opinion, I like having the extra health, so I use Probiotic. But the best minor augment with inside of BO6 zombies for Juggernaut is Hardened Plates, as you get more health for your armor plates with inside of the game, as it makes your plates last longer. Also, it allows you to get less health hit against you when you have Juggernaut equipped. The second best minor augment, in my opinion, is Durable Plates, as your armor is slightly increased as well. But early on, if you're trying to level up to get to Reactive Armor, I would suggest using Probiotic and Hardened Plates. And then once you get to Reactive Armor, keep the Hardened Plates on, but use Reactive Armor depending on your playstyle. Now let's talk about our next perk, that being Speed Cola, in which the best major augment is going to be Classic Formula, in which this allows you to reload your weapon a whole lot faster compared to when you don't have it on. As you can see, I have a side-by-side of when you have the augment on and when you don't have the augment on while reloading. As you can see, that the one that has the augment on is a little bit faster than when you don't have it on. But the best minor augment, in my opinion, is going to be Quick Swap, in which you're able to swap your weapon a lot faster. But if you don't want the major augment of Classic Formula having the increased reload, another good one is Phantom Reload, in which your weapon magazine is slowly refilled over time. And another good minor augment being Speedy Roulette, in which the mystery bots spins a whole lot faster, giving it like a time slip effect from Black Ops 4's perk. Now let's cover the best augments for Deadshot, in which the best major augment, in my opinion, is Deadhead, in which you have further increased critical damage done to zombies. This can be any zombies that are regular, manglers, armored, or even the elite zombies. The critical damage is increased further, but another really good major augment, depending on your playstyle, is Dead First, in which you have double critical damage if the zombies are at full health. So using something like the Frost Line, you can easily get headshots on stuff like the Mega Bombs and almost one-shot them, making it very, very good with inside of the game. Just mess around and using both these major augments. With my testing, I have found that Deadhead is a lot better. But now let's cover the minor augments, with the best one in my opinion being Dead Draw. As you can see, I have a shotgun here that does not have Deadshot on as a perk, and you can see how wide the hipfire spread is for it. And once I have equipped that perk, you can see how tight something like the ASG's hipfire spread has become. But another good one if you want to use it is Dead Break, as you have increased damage to armor pieces on zombies. So this can be the regular armored zombies or even the manglers, as you can get more damage on them, especially when you're combining them with the major augment of Deadhead or Dead First. So just playing around with both the major and minor augments to see which ones you guys like more. Now let's talk about our next perk, that being PhD Flopper, in which the best major augment is going to be PhD Slider, in which sliding into enemies triggers an explosion. And you also have the ability of when you dolphin dive, you still have the flopper effect as well. So combining both the sliding and the flopping effect of PhD, allowing explosions for both, especially if you're sliding more than you are jumping around and using the flopper effect. You're still getting the explosions effect as well as getting increased speed as well, especially when you're using the minor augment of Tribiologist, in which sliding distance and speeds are increased. So combining both of these makes this perk extremely good, especially considering you're getting the explosions effect from both flopping and sliding, as well as getting the increased speeds and distance while sliding as well. But while you're trying to get up to these last two, as these are the final two major and minor augment, I'd recommend using Gravity MT, in which falling from heights creates an explosion, so you don't even have to dolphin dive to get the explosions effect of Flopper. And another really good one is Environmentalist, as you're sliding, you're not getting environmental damage as well. So stuff like the main door cannon getting shot at you, or even the cars exploding on Liberty Falls, you're not going to get the explosive damage dealt to you while you are sliding. Now let's look at the best augments for Elemental Pop, with the best major augment being Citrus Focus, in which the ammo mod that you have equipped will only be applied with the Elemental Pop. So when Elemental Pop activates, the ammo mod that you have equipped, let's say Shadow Rift that you have is the one you have equipped, only Shadow Rift will activate when Elemental Pop is activated. So no random brain rots are going to happen ending around if zombie has become brain rot and ends up killing all the other zombies, or something other random ammo mod that you don't want applied when you're trying to do camo challenges. And the best minor augment to combine with that is going to be Chillberry, in which you have a slight reduced cooldown of the ammo mod that you are using with Elemental Pop equipped. But while you're trying to get to Chillberry, another good minor augment for you to use would be Vulnera Bean, in which you have a slight increase of elemental damage to weaken enemies as well. So while you're trying to build up to Chillberry, as this is the last minor augment that you're going to unlock, use Vulnera Bean. But another good major augment, if you guys want to give it a try, is Electric Cherry, as this is a old classic perk that you guys know and have used before, unless you are brand new to BO6 zombies. This is a major augment that when you reload, a small electric burst will stun zombies, allowing you to recover for a short amount of time. And it depends on how much ammo that you have emptied out of your magazine, the more damage you're going to do when you reload. And now let's look at our last perk, that being Melee Macchiato, in which the best major augment to use for Melee Macchiato is going to be Espresso, in which all melee attacks are slightly faster, in which using something like the combat knife or the baseball bat, your melee attacks are a lot faster. And combining that with the minor augment of Strength Training, which allows your punches to one-hit kill zombies for a lot more rounds, helps with the damage to the knife or the bat as well. So combining both of these makes your knife have a lot of damage and makes it extremely fast. So getting kills in the higher rounds makes the bat and mainly the knife one of the best weapons within the game. But another major augment that you guys could use is Vampiric Extraction, in which melee attacks heal you a small portion. And another good minor augment you could use is Hidden Impact, as melee kills while you have a weapon equipped will allow you to reload a small portion of that weapon as well. And with that, that is the best augments to use for your perks with inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. If this guide was helpful for you guys, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more useful tips and tricks and Easter egg guides for Black Ops 6 Zombies, as we got a lot more coming out as the year goes on with Black Ops 6 Zombies. Hope you guys did enjoy and have a great rest of your day. Peace.